Hello everyone. Tenshi here. Finally, I'm back. I took quite the time to rest. Okay, I think the volume here is a little bit up there, so I'm gonna just check out. Let's start the game. All right. Okay, yeah, I can hear I can hear the game a little bit loud. Give me a moment. Maybe just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. How have you been, people? How has life been? How was the weekend? How was the weekend? I have two goals. I want to get to the. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. You know that I have to take my headphones off. My headphones are still half useful, and I might buy the cable, the auxiliary cable, soon ish. Okay. During the last week, I don't remember which day, I came to the game and I did do. I just skipped a couple of days, to be honest, but just that. I didn't go holo hunting, and I noticed this letter, so I saved. I had saved the game before this, so I I just wanted to let you see how let you all see with me. I didn't read the letter because the moment I saw it, I closed it, and I was like, "Oh, I have to get out of the game," and it's saved before getting the letter. So this is gonna be my first festival. The first, finally. So, dear alchemist, every year around this time, a most majestic meteor shower occurs, and we all gather on the beach to witness it. Occasionally, there are even migrating spirits that parade across the full moon. It is quite spectacular. So, at the beach. If you would like to participate, just join us all at the beach to hang out, chat, and perhaps even wish upon a star if you believe in that sort of thing. See you there. Best regards, Cleo. So we have a festival on the 21st. Today my spirits were not very productive, but what can I do? What can I do? Oh, let me see if I have a spirit. Oh, the repeated spirits, and I might let them go later. Because I've heard that we have 300 spaces in them. I heard or I saw, I don't remember, but we have 300 spaces in the uh in the storage, the other storage, not the barn storage. Forgot the name. I'm sorry. I'm just fresh out of Chinese class. This is the earliest I have started streaming after Chinese class. The thing is, I spent I spent the whole weekend writing 1,276 Chinese characters. I mean, it was only 40, but 40 something. No, sorry, 80, 88. I think it was 88 characters. Um, the thing is, I repeated each character 28 times. Not here. Oh, here. Because um that was homework. Repeat characters, but the homework in the book is actually repeating each character like 11 times. So I kind of duplicated that. I went above and beyond, and don't do that. But I got 100% in each homework, so it is fine. I guess. I guess it is fine. So I am thinking about starting um what is this? Oh, this is for experience. I'm gonna save these ones here because I'm gonna use the potions. Where are the concoctions? This one, the HP concoction for something else. Okay, what do I have with me? Gel bells. Okay, today, now that I am fresh out of my Chinese class and my language capabilities are non-functional, I'm thinking, okay, let me collect my daily thingy. Oh, my cat was oh, completely asleep. She was fast asleep in my bed, covered in my cozy blankets. And she heard me speaking, and now she is like, "Hey, pay attention to me only. I want a present." Say goodbye. What is that? Ah, that's oh, fishing rod. I thought it was something else. Anyways, oh, do I have that chimney? I hope I don't. Today I feel like I always enter this house. I feel like holo hunting from here till the festival begins, but maybe just a couple of days. Well, it's Thursday, so it's more than a couple of days. Had a good dream. No, it's 3 days. Yes, you had a good dream. And shop. She's pretending to ignore me. My cat. Da, 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 da. Yeah, but I spent the whole weekend. I mean, Saturday and Friday. I should have started on Friday, but for some reason I noticed that well, I couldn't print the book, and I didn't want to do that in do the homework in the book provided, well, kind of provided by the school. So I was like, oh, I really really need to do this homework. So I spent longer deciding how to handle that work, that homework. Which I mean is that I had to decide on the format I was gonna use for the homework. It was not an easy task. So concern my main concern right now is getting a holographic guy. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Oh my gosh. Really? Long log. The thing is that during my first course, our teacher didn't assign homework. She was just the class didn't have a structure. Sometimes, sometimes, just sometimes. Just that I cannot say this, emphasize this enough. Sometimes she could um prepare some materials for the class, but if she saw that the class was that people were not attending, she did something that you don't want to do as a teacher. Here's the thing, number one thing: no matter what you teach, I have seen people bashing on language teachers. It is not that easy, to be honest. This one. But I have seen people saying that like language teachers don't have to prepare that much. It is not true. You are teaching something, and it depends on you how much the other person or your entire group are going to respond to oh, how much they're gonna learn. The thing is, this teacher was not really doing, not even, well, yeah, maybe the bare minimum, if that is a thing. No, to be honest, no. I like this coach. I like this coach. Let's no, like this, like this. Let me get the what else? I need a table, and I think that's it. That's it. I got everything. So yeah, no matter what you teach, you gotta be a good teacher. You cannot ask your students, what do you want to learn today? You're not in kindergarten, and even there, teachers ask, but do they really say what children want to do? They give them options, and well, this teacher was like, what could you prefer to do? Like, you ask me your doubts, your questions, or we watch a documentary. And honestly, the answer is already given because you are asking actions from your students. You are asking them to guide the entire class. For me, it was like, why? Why do you? What? I think I already said, yeah, I did. Why would you do that? Don't do that. Don't ask your students what they want to do and give them uh, the options. One is an option where they don't have to do anything, and the other option requires them to take an action. That's a trick question. For a second, I thought both were shiny. Oh my gosh, I am losing my mind. The thing is, the teacher never mentioned that we had to, that she had to present evidence of um, us learning. And she never said, like, she was like, oh, yeah, homework. But you can tell your students that they have homework. Yeah. But if you don't tell them what the homework is, she was like, oh, try to answer the book. And we were too advanced in the course, and we were on lesson maybe 5, and she wanted us to answer the whole 5 lessons in the book. And she was like, you have to have everything answered. uh, and then we did never reviewed anything at class related to the homework. And then we started solving the exercises in the classroom. And then she had to, she forgot where, every time she forgot where we were. I don't know how many groups she had, but she didn't remember where we had finished the class. And she was like, oh yeah, try to answer the book, but like this, like that, kind of almost crying. And it was confusing. But then when we were solving things of the book during class, then she went back to past lessons because she didn't know where we were. And she went through the whole content like incredibly fast. And she was trying to base the class on the learning of the fastest learner. And it is a problem. If you do that as a teacher, you suck. Like, you have a group. and if you have to teach to every single student. And she was like, oh my gosh, this person, very intelligent, let's call her very intelligent student, like very intelligent student, didn't attend the class. And she was like, let me ask everyone where they are. And she started taking 10 minutes out of the class. She started super. One day she started almost 20 minutes. She started the class 20 minutes. Like she came into the Zoom class and she was like, oh, nobody here. Despite there was like one or two of us always attending the classes, the lessons. And then she would go, like, she would stop recording the class. Yes, found it, found it, found it, found it. I was expecting this one for because of the amount of these guys we get. Mm. So there were so many things, so many things that she was not really teaching the class. And it was at some point I stopped caring for the class. Like I was studying the textbook and my Chinese songs, because obviously. And I changed Genshin into Chinese, just the spoken language, not the written language. I have that one in Spanish because you receive letters from the characters on their birthdays, and I want all my letters in Spanish. But yeah, I was like, I'm not even gonna bother with this class. And then this, here is my boy, but no, no shiny. Again? Can you give me a shiny? Can you give me a shiny if you don't mind? But then when I got into this, the second level, I don't know how many levels are in Chinese. In Japanese, it's five, but you can spend, let's say, level five, you can spend an entire semester, and you will, no, level five and a little bit of four one semester. The next semester is entire four and a little bit of maybe third level, but you can spend like one entire year in level three. So, and I don't know how many levels Chinese has. But I think it's a 3-year language. And I went into the second level and the teacher started on time. She was not crying the second she didn't see like full class. She was like, oh, okay, it's the first class, it was only me. The first lesson. She was like, all right. entire lesson just for me. That was super fun. Super fun for me because I'm an introvert and I I like respect in the class and all that jazz. And I didn't see that one. I hope it was not shiny. No. Oh no, it was not. And the teacher recently said to us like, "Oh, by the way, you have um to use the portal for your homework, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Oh." And she mentioned very clearly, she said, "You have to do, well, she said to all of us, you have to do your homework. You have to put that one in the, you cannot send it like via WhatsApp or something. You will have to use a the school portal because they need to see that you are doing the homework, because if you don't, or if they don't have enough evidence, we will not be able to give you your certificate. So it's not like a certificate that I can um, understand that I am proficient in the language. This is a different certificate. Uh, this is like the government in my country saying this institution is um, registered to teach Chinese. It's not just it's not just a random school or university that decided to have a language center or something. It's not like that. It is a language school, but they are like officially registered. That's not an easy thing to have. For example, the Japanese school that I attended here in Mexico, and it was in Mexico City. It was a also a registered um, place to learn Japanese. So it has like a degree of validation for the government to say, "Oh, you were trained into this skill." You might not have been evaluated by the authority in the language. However, you were trained, and the government takes that, like, for example, like a technical training, something like that. And that's not an easy thing to get. So, anyways, I went on a tangent there, but the idea is that we are supposed to have a number of um, good attendance. But even then, if you for some reason cannot attend the lessons, I heard that we have a fourth classmate, and this person cannot attend, or it is implied that this person cannot attend the lessons. and there are people who work and might not be able to attend. It is expected, but I think they're lenient in that part. But besides that, you have to send all your homework, or I don't know how many homeworks it is. But there has to be evidence of your work. And then I got worried. And I asked the teacher, okay, what if we didn't do anything? Like nothing at all during our first course. Like half of the time the teacher was um, showing us a documentary, or she didn't record the classes, the lessons. And our teacher was like, "Oh, she should have done that, but in case she didn't, it is better if maybe it is fine maybe because you are already here. She should have done that." And he was like, "Oh, but she didn't. She didn't. She never assigned homeworks." Well, she never assigned homeworks is a lie. She did like a couple of times, but it was like, oh, send it through WhatsApp and stuff. It was like, okay, okay, so this is going downhill. And I realized that the homework was for yesterday midnight. I mean, 11:59 in the night. And I was like, okay, I think I need to do this homework. Again, 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 my dude. I have 3 of this. At least bring another shiny with you. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to skip this one. Already have a lot. And Earth is not like the most favorable. It's not like the most. It doesn't have too many advantages. Other than I need that guy. So if I don't find that guy by the time the festival arrives, I'm gonna do something else, and I will show you the other method that I was expecting uh, to use after I got Oaken. Well, I call it Oaken. Pretty sure it might be pronounced in a different way. Oaken, Oaken, Oaken. I don't know. It might be a schwa. Pretty sure it's a schwa. Yeah, like 90% of the time where when I cannot remember the pronunciation of certain part of a word in English, it is because it has a schwa. There's no other reason. Well, yeah, there are a couple of reasons. Pronunciation in English is kind of what? I just recently learned, I don't know if that is the case in the US, but I learned that in the UK, some of the things that people learn compared to the European Union, the things that other children learn at school um, let's say during elementary school, primary school, whatever you call that. In Europe, in the UK, they learned that around high school, maybe, and it's a huge maybe because they spend more time learning phonetics, and that pushes back some of their other learning subjects. I'm not sure what, but I think geography is pushed back, and I don't know about geography in the US, but most Americans I have met, with some couple of exceptions, and I am not counting Latin Americans because the ones that I know who live in the US were born and grew up in Mexico, or at least spent some of their school years in Mexico. So they have that part advanced to say. But I have met Americans who say that have no idea what's outside of the US. Like they know other countries exist, but they don't really care. But also, students sometimes don't pay attention at class. So I don't know. I have no idea. But anyways, anyways. So yeah, phonetics is a huge thing. It's not something that you spend a couple of months. So it is a little bit unfair to expect that people around the world learn English like easily. I'm missing five spirits, and one spirit I will be able to get it until the Spring Festival, and one for winter, and three from eggs. Where is it? Wow, so many things. We lost our free bottle from water, so I have too much water. So it is what it is. So, as far as I understand, we don't have to bring anything for the uh, festival. So I don't know. I don't know if we have to. It seems that we don't. There's a cooking festival. It was mentioned somewhere. I hope it was in the place. Where was it? In the official announcement, because most likely that's the only place I have been. Oh, oh, we have a new home. I don't know how I got this one. The Alchemist Tower. So that's why we get like lots of these guys. And I also need more stone. Look, I only have 100, so I won't be able to make many things. Oh, oh, I also think That is an issue. I think I got some inflammation where when my piercing, one of my piercings is, so I'm worried. I should be looking at that. I don't have enough stone for most things. Maybe the gingerbread house or the snowman house or the heart house. The heart house was in the Valentine's DLC, I think. The bakery house was in the baking update back in July. And this time we got. Which one did we get? Which one for this time of the year? For this, I think it was a haunted house. No. Oh, we didn't get a house. We got the barn. So maybe for the next one we get a house, but I'm not sure. Anyways, I could only make a couple of them. The bakery. Yeah, like I could make like a small town with all the houses in an island. That could be interesting. My cat doesn't want to sleep in her bed unless it is incredibly sunny outside. So right now it's she is in in the chair, on the chair next to me. She wants to cuddle with me, but I'm not gonna let her to just yet. Okay. Nope. Right now, it's better if I don't do this. It is better if I don't do that. You. Okay, no. I need this one. Well, not need. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Oh. Well, think I'm going to the barn. Oh, it is raining. It is raining, but I don't care about rain anymore. I like that we got. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Looks so good. Okay, my guy, you look so good here, but let's do the thing where I move you next to other earth spirits who share your passion for being shiny. Super shiny. I didn't want another punchy pot. So technically I found two it was around here. I found two shinies, but I gave one up, which I thought it was not going to happen, but with the speed and the ratio I'm getting, uh, the hollow spirits, it is okay if I give one up. One egg. One egg. So I have here, I think it's 40. Okay, 40 eggs. And here Have 24. Did I left. This was a mistake. Oh my gosh, it is super cold. What temperature is it right now? Because it's getting incredibly cold. Like this vibe is not right. Oh my gosh. It's more like a cold wave. I cannot believe it. It's 13 degrees. I have been to 12. Okay, yeah, but yeah. 13 is quite something. 13 is quite something. Okay, let me see. Well, no. 13 and the minimum is gonna be 9 for today, but it was this morning, I guess. Tomorrow it's gonna be 10 early in the morning, but it's not gonna be completely sunny. So I mean, we expect sunny weather around Friday, but on Friday the weather is gonna be the minimum temperature is gonna be 4. Thursday and Friday it's gonna be 4. That that is awful. 4. For people who are seeing this in a Fahrenheit place, it's a little bit over 32. 32 for us is 0. So let me see. Okay. I asked the assistant who cannot be named because if I say her name, it's gonna do something. Especially in videos. It's like a common courtesy nowadays. Don't not to mention her name. 39 degrees tomorrow. 39 in the early morning. It's gonna be freezing for me. If right now it's 13 and it's gonna be 4, like, no, no, no. That's not good. So yeah, I basically, like, long story short, I spent the whole weekend, Saturday and Sunday, doing that homework. Um, because I mean, I don't need a certification. Nobody is asking me for the knowledge of Chinese language. But honestly, anything that says like this is like equivalent to official training, to it it will give you the credentials. You can add it to your resume, and there's gonna be a proof that you did it. Um, I try to comply to get my to get certifications. even if I don't know if in the future I am going to be able to use it. But for me, the important thing is learning the language because I love learning languages. I was thinking about Russian, but it is a little bit like I mean, I was equally interested in Russian or Chinese. And before people start lynching me because some prejudice, um, give me a second. Okay, I just found out that my dad went to bed already, so I'm going to bring a snack because I'm lacking some sugar. So I will be right back in a couple of minutes. I am back. Sorry about that. Just that. It's just that I. It's getting colder, so I'm in the need of more sugar. And I don't remember what I was talking about before. It's just that my mom knocked on my door and I think this is a mom thing. It might be wrong, but I want to blame on the mom thing. Mm, she knocks at the door and she is already entering the door. Like, she doesn't wait. It has been horrible for me because I have to go to. Sometimes I finish the stream and I go take a shower because it's midnight. She goes to bed before midnight. 11 something, or maybe 11 sometimes. But she has like knocked at the door, enter my room, not waiting for me to answer because sometimes I cannot answer. Maybe I'm on a call. Maybe I'm. She doesn't know that I stream. Or she doesn't know what this is. She's a boomer. Literally. And I sometimes she has done that just after I showered. And she's like, "Oh, you showered." And she starts talking about me showering. Oh, so delicious a shower. Oh, so fascinating. Oh, I love showers. And okay, I'm exaggerating, but she says like, oh, so delicious. That irks me. Don't ask me why, but it irks me. People doing that because my mom is passive aggressive and guilt trips people. So it scares me. It really gives me anxiety when she gives people an opinion on them showering. But people are like that here. Like, you cannot skip a day in your showers. And if you do, you hide it. Like, you do hide the fact that you don't shower one day because people love talking about hygiene a lot here. And look, it is fine that we expect as a society some amount of hygiene from our fellow citizens or fellow human beings. But no, it I feel it too intimate to talk about the subject. I don't know why, maybe it's a family trauma. Most likely it is. I have to be honest. Most likely it is. Okay, so gummy bears do have gummy bears do have a different flavor depending on the color. At least these ones. About a kilo, which is around 2 pounds of gummy bears and 1 kilo of gummy rings, apple flavored. They're delicious. I love the gummy rings. My family have been has been eating them all, and I'm like, well, okay. At least I have the gummy bears that my mom doesn't like. Yeah, so that's why I had to like close the microphone because she doesn't wait until I say come on, like come on in, unless it is like something urgent. Then she waits in the door. She doesn't answer like I say to her like come on in. She waits and I have to go and open the door. She's like, "Oh, I need you to do this." And I'm like, "You could have said that before." I don't know, she's a strange person. Everybody loves her. One time, I can't remember if it was my mom's cousin of or my sister. I think it was my sister. My mom's cousin gave us a recipe. Like put the gummy bears in alcohol, vodka, for example, and you wait. Let them rest in there. Like you obviously close the recipient where you have the alcohol, the bottle of I don't know, and then she ate the gummies like real fast, and she wasn't feeling that the alcohol was getting to her, and then she like became drunk. It's not funny, honestly, but well, that's the thing. I don't have stories about me getting drunk or. Oh, okay. Let me. How can I do that? No. Okay, I made a mistake. Slight tiny mistake. But I can correct it here. Mm, no, I'm gonna close the audio in the my computer. I'm gonna open the stream in my computer. But yeah, that's the thing. I don't drink. I mean, I could. I made the mistake. Made the mistake of drinking one beer recently. Wow, my dad was excited. Super excited. Like, oh, yes, please take another beer. And every single day he was like, you didn't take your beer from today, your today's beer. And I was like, oh my gosh. Good. How do I Mm, oh my gosh, my cat is here. I don't want to. I don't want her to step on my. Mm, I am a little bit clumsy to the internet things. It is really strange because I have always been like, oh, this is my channel. I was looking for my channel. How do I change my title? Oh, edit. Let me edit. How can I edit the video? Okay, a funnel and festival. Okay, save. So the title was changed. Just make a type. Made a typo. Mm. Oh, what my family group. Okay, let me see. Let me bring the audio back. Just that I saw my family group were like, oh, about the hurricane, and I'm like, oh, I forgot that it was supposed to move around Mexico couple of, for a couple of hours, but it's not gonna touch land in Mexico. It is in the US though. Just my sister and um, one niece lives. A niece lives in. They both live. Oh, do I want it? Do I want to have a second one? I mean, just as a consolation prize. So yeah, my sister and a niece live in the other peninsula, in Yucatan Peninsula. You see that Florida is also a peninsula, like kind of limits where the Gulf of Mexico is. Well, the same with Yucatan. That's the other part of the semicircle thing. Give me a second. I need to sneeze. Sorry, I needed to sneeze. Oh my god, Oaken, but it's not the Oaken I'm looking for. I need the shiny one. I think I already have all guys except Oaken, or am I imagining things? Hmm, Anklio. Wow. I have to. What do I do? Do I? Okay, I don't know. I have all this for. I have all this, and I have this one, right? Yeah, the small guy. Have okay. I'm only missing. So this for 14. These 14 guys are all the earth spirits that are in the game. I have all of them with exception of these two guys, Oaken and Ancleo. That I changed its name to Starter for reasons. Yeah. No, no, wait. I'm missing one. I'm missing one. Which one am I missing? 11. It's 11. So, do I have a repeated one? Hmm. Wait. I have that guy. Do I have that guy? I'm not counting things right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This one is repeated, so it doesn't count. Which one am I missing? I'm obsessed with a song recently, and I think it came out this year. I'm not sure, but I think it's recent. It's called Excuse Me. No, I know who I am missing. Yeah. It's fine. I am also missing this guy, Dusty. It was gonna drive me crazy, like entirely crazy. I only need one Oaken. I could look for the other one later. Yeah, and this song, I think it's from a Chinese drama, something like that. It's not a movie. I think it's called The Joy of Life. I think. Oh no! You know what? Consolation prize. I mean, I'm on a roll, but I wish I would have to. So it is gonna be the time to look for a certain item. But I have this theory, and Many people have confirmed that this has happened to them. And when you hear it, you're going to say, oh, that's so conspiracy theory. But lately, this world is a mess. In 50, 60 years, people will find out about things that people don't believe right now. But yeah. Mm, there's a certain product that I want, and say I need. Oaken, why are you not shiny? Imagine that that could have been the shiny and I just went out. Oh my gosh. So paranoid after thing that happened last time. Anyways, um I remember mentioning to my sister when we were working, like we were working together, and I mentioned to her like, "Oh, I want this," but I never looked for the product. I never searched for the product because I already knew what it was. It was more like, oh, I don't know. Whenever you say, "I want video games," or "I want a new jacket," I wish I could have a new jacket. A new jacket. Let's say that's example. But I know I cannot buy the jacket. I know right now I cannot afford the jacket, and I don't have plans to buy it. It's like, oh, I wish I were rich and I could buy a new car. I'm not gonna buy the car. It's just a conversation. And you're not gonna look for the product, and I didn't look for the product. And suddenly, Facebook started showing me the product, and Amazon sent me a notification. Oh, you want this? I think it was more subtle, more like, oh, look at the offers we have. And within the offers were something like the thing that I had mentioned to my sister. And I commented that to my sister. And the most strange one, I was talking to my friend, and I think I already mentioned this. I was talking to my friend who is my dentist, and she said something like, um, "Oh, I this thing broke," but I didn't even hear what she said because I'm not familiar with the terminology, the names, the jargon of her. If I haven't seen a word written down, I struggle to hear it because I think I have some hearing issues. Not bad enough to say, "Hey, I'm deaf," but bad enough to need to ask very often the teacher to repeat things, or other people to say, like saying, "Hey, can you repeat that?" So I didn't hear what she said, but she said, "I need name of the piece because this one broke." And then she said, "Oh, but I'm going to buy it at AliExpress." And I was like, "Oh, okay, you buy your things in AliExpress. I also order in AliExpress some stuff." Um, there are some jewelry findings and stones and crystals that are kind of, they're not exotic, but they're not the same exact model of the things we have here. So for me, they're like rare, just a different shape, a different color, not the exact same color as the ones that they have. Even if I buy something that looks like green, the tone changes or something like that. So I buy a lot in AliExpress. Like, not a lot, but let's say every 3 months, let's say. So around 4 times a year. So I have the app and everything. Within the app, not ads so far. I think my phone. So my crazy theory is that the phone is listening to me, because it is. It is. Everything is listening to you. And my my theory is that my phone didn't understand the exact term, but kind of infer, like, oh, you are at the dentist, so you the user, Tenshi, you want dentist appliances. Why? I don't know. I don't know why this thing could think that, but here I am. So every once in a while, when I get into AliExpress, I get, you know, that you get offered, like like in Amazon, the front page is products that they assume you might like. And just let me move a second. And it started offering me two options. First, it started with ophthalmological items. I don't know what they were, but they were like for ophthalmologists and for I don't know what kind of equipment that was, and I was like, well, ignoring everything, like it's going to disappear. But then it started offering me like dental stuff. I was like, oh, just because someone near my phone in a private conversation within, this is like the most, the thing that worries me the most. Oh my gosh, it hurts, my poor. Oh. Sorry, my ear hurts a little bit, so I will need to go and see the piercing person. I don't know what they are called, so I call her the piercing person. So it was a private conversation in a doctor's room, in a doctor's office, and my phone said, like, you know what, I don't care that you talk all the time about jewelry, or you talk about video games, or you want a new computer, or I cannot afford that, but I mention a lot that I wish I could get another computer. So it is, I mentioned several things in a conversation. And then AliExpress said, "Oh, you know what? I am going to offer you this thing that we neither of we could hear the name of. And you're gonna have to be happy about it." So it is, I mean, it is what it is. There will come a moment that that amount of information is going to be irrelevant. Like, one of the greatest issues about spying on people nowadays is that the amount of information makes it very difficult, very, very difficult to. Excuse me, I need water. Makes it so difficult to separate what is important from what it is not. And in times of war, people like the government hired lots of people to get into spying and or going through the information so they could go faster because it is too much information. There comes a moment where when that is, I think that was one of the main things when I studied marketing, that marketers were more worried about. It was about the quality of information, not about the amount of information. Many companies and CEOs, investors care about numbers, but the most effective market research techniques were not about a huge amount of possible customers. It was a huge amount of people really buying. And that was the thing. That was the thing. Okay, I will need another water one. Poison? Yeah, and then purple. Oh, I don't even have 20. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Just that looking for two, in this case, two specific shinies is such a problem. But I only need three kind of eggs. Ankylo and Kylo, whatever its name is. My starter, the dinosaur. What was the name of the other guy? This Dusty and Oaken. In the case I don't find them. But anyways, I was saying, like, many people, many investors, many especially finance people don't get that and tech companies as well, they don't get that you don't need that amount of information, and it is unethical to spy on someone when they're at a doctor's appointment. Like, Google knew where I was. This place is registered in Google Google Maps, and Google knows it is a dentist's office. So it could be nice for the microphone not to be doing that. And that was it. That was the moment. Or maybe because, well, no, but it was very specific. But because Google Maps knew that I was attending several times that office, that they could have known that I was under medical treatment. But usually I don't want to admit that, but I want to keep my expectation, but they do better than that. Like Google knows, like you are a visitor in certain place, like you are not the doctor who needs to buy the stuff. Really have been looking for this quite quite a long time. And I was thinking about getting or not getting, like trying to hole hunt during off stream. They said, what if I get the shiny? That's gonna be so unsatisfactory. But well, so yeah, I don't know what's the deal with all that spying on people to get information. Like, it's a lot of information. The people who really they should be spying on are not using their phones when sharing sensitive information. Like, you're not spying that effectively. They are doing that for, I mean, millions of dollars, because most likely companies at their highest. This again sounds like tinfoil theory, but bear with me. Bear with me because I was working for someone. I mean, it was in education, but for someone who got into a high position and was young, younger than me at least, for around a year. Naive. Naive in the. Not naive. He was more like a show off. Sometimes he like spilled the tea without noticing. Oh, okay. So this person was like my boss in that time, like, oh, we are going to we're going to start saving money from the school income and getting into, I don't know, some kind of investment, and that's illegal. That's illegal. You cannot make money, you cannot make a profit from education here, like, not at all. Like, they charge a lot of money, some schools, like private schools, but no. And it was around the time some universities came into many troubles here. So I was like, should you be telling this to me? I didn't tell him that because I was his assistant. He thought I was invisible. And when he noticed that I was not, he started bullying me even worse than before. But that's another story. So, my suspicion is that, well, many people's suspicion is that companies, I don't know, that company who has the name of a river that everybody is destroying and they don't care about. Or I don't know which other company, but many other companies like Pay, let's say Google, let's say I don't know who else, to spy on you. And this is really tinfoil, but it might be possible that it is not. That's why I talk about more carefree, like maybe, maybe not, but we all know it is. I could pay those who make apps like Facebook, social media, everyone to spy on you. And to spy on you is to use the algorithm or about the places where you visit and stuff. And then they sell to people. They find that a little bit inefficient. They are playing a numbers game, and that is an easy game, but you exhaust at some point because there are just so many people in the world. What day is it today? Saturday. Uh, what time? What time is the festival? I think it was around 8, most likely. Yeah, from the Moonstone Island beach. The shower starts at 20 on summer 21st. I should attempt at the beachside dock. At the dock. Okay. Dock. I don't know. Okay, tomorrow. So, okay, I will stay here. I will stay here for the time being. You know, I want to feed. Oh no, I. Okay, wait. What kind of shinies do I have? I have so many earth shinies. So many. One, two, three, four. Okay, I was thinking. I was considering who to give EXP crops to. Who do I do that for? My cat. I should at least cover her. Oh, poor baby. She's cold and she has been cuddling with me every single day here on my chair. And if for some reason I'm not feeling well, that happens a lot. Um, she I lay down on my bed and she goes there and sleeps on me. This guy needs to be shiny. Look, we cannot. Can I not find the shiny one? You look shiny enough. Look, it's not shining. Darn it. Goodbye, guys. For a second, I was hoping that it had the same error that the Switch version had, but it seems that's not the case. I mean, the thing about shiny hollow hunting is that it gets a little bit boring and repetitive, and I don't know how that good is for content. I don't really care about, like, oh wow, so amazing content. I stopped worrying about so many things in my life. Just because I can't. I cannot be worrying about every single thing. There are things that still have my full attention and my guts full attention, regrettably. Anyways, but when you find a hollow, it is really satisfying. Really, really satisfying. So, as I was saying, incredibly satisfying. Can we just know? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna catch it because have no self restraint. But you know what I want to do? I want to go and wash my hands. Um, let me see if I can. Yeah, move to burn. Flame. So the gummies that I got, they are on the table for everybody to take. They are in a glass jar. It's not crystal, it's glass. In a glass jar. And everybody can take gummies. I suspect my dad opened up the jar, which is not an issue. The issue is that he didn't wash his hands to open the jar. And I will assure you, people don't wash their hands to open a jar full of gummies or candies or something that you're going to consume. I mean, eat. And I always wash my hands before doing that. And I noticed that yesterday it had a smell like maybe grease or gasoline. The thing is, my hands don't smell like that, and my dad has a grass mower machine, and there's another machine he has for the earth, like a mini tractor, but very very mini. You don't even drive it. And he never washes his hands unless he sees physical stains in his hands. And most likely he was touching his tools, the machines, and maybe he was putting gasoline in it, refueling it, or refueling his. He has an, what's the name? ATV, like it's not a motorcycle, but it has four wheels. And maybe he was doing something like that and touched touched the jar. I mean, the jar is his, but since he likes candies, he was like, okay, it's fine if it's here on the table. And I told everyone, like, yeah, let's keep the gummies on the table, because if not, we're going to forget about them and they're going to get dry. So they're almost finished. But yesterday I noticed that smell, and I don't know why I'm very particular about smells, textures, something else, but I forgot. Sounds. Sometimes My mom's laughing, because she laughs continually. It irritates me. Like when I hear people laughing, it irritates me. I don't know if it's a frequency, if it's a some kind of experience. My mom told me that her when she was little, she used to laugh a lot, but uncontrollably. Like, have you heard about those people who got sick and didn't stop um, dancing? Like in, I was gonna say medieval times, but it was like more current than that. I don't know, 100 years ago, 200 years ago. No, something, I don't remember. Something like that. She was laughing like a lot, and she was like 9, 10, 10 maybe. And it turns out she had something, she had a hole in her heart. It was like, oh. When the doctors found out, they were like, oh, this requires a surgery, open heart surgery. Like, this was in the 60s, like, and she survived the surgery, obviously. Oh my gosh, these two guys are gonna kill me. You know what? I am going to do something. I'm going to do something. I'm tired of looking for Oaken. I mean, Dusty can wait. It's not gonna be that difficult. Here's Dusty. I have found many Dusties. Yeah, but anytime that my mom's dad starts laughing like that, I'm like, should I be concerned? Because she told me that her siblings did nothing. Like, they hid the fact that she was laughing uncontrollably from my grandma. But she started fainting. So anytime she's like out of herself, like, and I try to notice everything, because I think that left me traumatized. And I'm like, Mom, should you be laughing like this? She has a weird sense of humor. And I also have a weird sense of humor. I don't have a sense of humor. The things that I find funny are usually things that I find funny by myself. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Third one. 2 today. Triple your energy, just in case. Try to get as most energy as possible for yourself. So my mom has like high blood pressure, so anytime I am always looking at her eyes, because that's how we noticed the first time. And she was like, oh, my eyes are hurting. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts. And I was, Mom, go to the doctor. She would say things like, yeah, I will go, but she never goes. And then she went to the doctor, like some doctor here in our neighborhood, and he told her like, excuse me, ma'am, I cannot let you go. It's a private office, small office. We have like several of those. And if you go to touristic areas, you will find lots of doctors and lots of pharmacies aimed to Americans. Medicine for Americans is a little bit more expensive. And by more expensive, I mean by for Americans, I mean for everyone in touristic areas. Just so you know, if you want to go to a touristic vacations and buy medicine in Mexico, you should avoid Cancun, any beach, but Cancun and Cabo, no, no. Um, and Puebla has become like tourist destination for Americans for medicine and stuff. So it's gonna be more expensive. But anyways. So she went to the doctor's office and she was like, "Oh, I cannot go out until my blood pressure goes back." She was like in 180, 100. I don't remember. It's been over 10 years. And she was like, the doctor told her like, "I cannot let you go. Like I'm forced into keeping you here." My mom was a little bit concerned because no doctor had told her that ever in her adult life, at least. So I think she called me. I think I went with my sister, and my sister took my mom's car, and I drove my mom home. I don't remember. It's been forever. She was like, he didn't even let me drive. And I told her, look, two, not a single shiny. Shiny has blue hair. All the bushy part that are leaves that look like hair, it's blue, not green. And I told my mom, like, you really should listen to the doctor. Luckily, she got into her treatment and everything went right. Like she didn't feel anything, but I always look at her eyes because she didn't want to go to the doctor. I told my mom, it might be a ophthalmological. Like, I think like and I she had to go to the eye doctor, and or it could be something else, and you have to go to the doctor. So anytime I see like she has irritation in her eyes, I tell her like, you really gotta do this. Okay, so I'm a little bit tired of this. So I'm gonna open this thing up and maybe fly this way. But for that, I need to fly to other places. I don't know if there is a Moonstone here or I already took it. Yeah, already did take it. Wait. Oh, I have the two other things here. So I think I'm considering. Okay, I need to wash my hands. Give me a second. I cannot keep touching my stuff. We'll have to clean everything so the smell. I don't know if it's gasoline grease or something. Some of that. So I'm gonna go super fast and wash my hands. I am back. I am back. I had to use the soap twice because the smell it it is one of those. It it seemed like grease, like motor grease or something like that. I have no idea. But anyways, I am back. Yeah, I don't smell like weed. Bloody hell. I have to stay here. Have I? Don't stay here though. The cat. The thing for the islands is that for the psychic hunting, psychic and dark hunting, hull hunting, is that it is more difficult to find them that like out in the wild. So you can do one of two things, like get into in battle over and over with the same guy. This guy seems to be level 1, no, level 9. Why did he read level 1? And you check out for their companions. This is like the standard hollow hunting for psychic and dark spirits. It is exactly the same. But these are a little bit easier. You can do this, or you can defeat them and wait for other spirits to appear. Like, here's another psychic spirit. So this one is not shiny, obviously. It is the one that is in the overworld, but the other guys, they could actually be. So I am going to. There's a boss. Oh, this is so good. This one. Let me see. Energy, no. So the other option, if you are in a psychic island, is that you keep defeating the monsters in it, the spirits. And they will keep respawning, but this is a little bit slower and they don't respawn very fast. So that might be an issue with time, you know. Okay. Random attack. Oh, this is good. This is so good. Yeah, I'm gonna finish in this turn. I did. I mean, I miss using Marsha. Oh, I got an egg. So this fight despawned like the nearby monsters, the nearby spirits. I keep calling them monsters. They are not. And This one did not despawn because it was not that close. And it is better if you chop trees down just to get a better view. The thing about this islands is that, I mean, about getting a psychic storm is that you can get a triple my energy and triple my energy. I am immortal now. Where is it? Here. Oh, here. This one. I'm gonna flee. I should be defeating them just for the eggs. That is for sure. Chopping down trees and smashing the stones will give you a better view and more mobility. So yeah, once again, you have two options when you find an island and you want to get into holo hunting. So far it hasn't worked that much for me, but what works, I mean, it's the egg method, but might not want to use it right now. Wow. I ran out of cards. Okay. Dark Islands, Dark Islands, Psychic Islands. You get into fights with the spirits in the overworld, and if they're not shiny, I mean, if you find one, keep it. But if they're not, their companions have a chance to be, because, I mean, Gel Bell. Oh, my cat is here. She came to cuddle. Okay, she got herself comfortable on my legs, on my lap. And I understand her, she's old. And it feels even worse in your bones when you're getting older. I didn't get an egg, so my hope was getting an egg. You can defeat them and allow others to spawn, but since it is this is the issue. Look, since it is an Earth island, they might not spawn. Imagine that is open. Anyways, I'm not gonna discuss that. And she has been insisting on getting my attention for quite a while today. And she was cuddling with me until I went to have lunch. Yeah, this one. The thing is, this island is small. It is best if you do this on a huge island. I mean, not huge, where you have to traverse with trouble, but more like a good one that you can move around and you will find you can walk, not something that has lots of places where to. Oh, look, not a single one. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of them. It's over. That was super easy, I think. Um, I think the psychic ones are the hardest. I have to share my blanket with my cat. Most likely she's here because denim is really comfy for her, and always wear jeans, and I'm covering myself with a blanket. I'm gonna flee because I'm struggling in finding these guys. Oh, look, a birdini. I want that shiny. Oh, it's been a while since I saw a rablet. Flee. I thought about traveling the world, and here I am trying to capture shinies. And on the same island I have been the last 3 days. Well, let me see. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. And she chose the most uncomfortable position. She usually lays down and allows me to do my stuff, but right now she doesn't because she knows I'm talking to the microphone, and she just realized right now that there is indeed a way to take my attention out of the horrible bad microphone that I insist to talk to every day. She doesn't do this during my Chinese class because it usually is around her nap time. But not now. Let me Okay, the hat. The one that's closer. Oh, nothing. Oh my gosh, she is so stubborn. Okay, the Birdini. It is 1 in the morning. In the game. Right now it is around 10:30. We still have 1 hour and a half for this. Okay, it's going to be decently um length lengthened. Okay, I messed up my own grammar thoughts. Anyways, so it's going to have a good length. This stream. Oh, oh, imagine that I get a look at you. I need that look at you. Look at you is one of the best. But right now, my look at you is OP because it has not 1, not 2, but 3. 3 5-star guards. But I was thinking about giving my like look for the 5-star for the secret cards. Wait. Is it? I'm confused. Oh, she's such a cutie. Okay, let me see because there's something. There's something that I didn't. Okay, is it Moonstone, right? And it is the spirits. Oh, they updated. Most likely it does sooner than expected. But they updated the uh the the wiki. Oh wow. This one is so disappointing. Oh, this is so good. They have the images for the shiny for the new guys, and also the shinies for those guys, which is usually strange because it takes time for them to upload to get like reliable information, reliable images of the spirits. Okay, so this is a new one. Wait. Where is the the Gloven. The Gloven. It is kind of oh. And then the Shadowling. Okay. But I'm looking. Oh no! This guy is fully distinguishable. Oh my gosh! struggling with words today. I have to admit, I was struggling with words during my class as well. Can I have a shiny Bardini if you don't mind? Oh gosh. My cat is she put her face of like, have you seen those memes when a cat is receiving like a massage and there people are scratching behind their ears, under their chin, and all that? Well, and their face they put like, oh, I'm getting my massage by my um servant, human servant. Well, right now she has that exact face. And I'm not going to take a picture of her like this because it's humiliating for me. And also, I'm playing a game. Oh my gosh, can you please, if you don't mind? Not a single one. Let me try. I'm sorry. Let me try again. My voice is getting strained. I am going to go back. I'm going to go to bed. Today we have a festival finally. So I could really recommend that if you want to experience the festivals, don't go beyond um spring 21st. And even then, it is, oh, many important things happen in spring. It is uh, it's a little bit troublesome. The thing is, on the 16th, I think it is the 16th, on in spring, you have the cooking invitation, so you get into cooking activities, and then you get into On the 21st, you get the festival that I have no idea what it is about. And I could look for it, but honestly, I want to be surprised. Look, I'm talking to the bad microphone that my cat despises, and she doesn't care that I have to speak louder because the microphone is a little bit further than it was, which strains my voice even more. But that's not the point. The point is she doesn't care. She is sleeping very, very peacefully, as if there were no other worries in the world. Sorry. Got yawning. Oh, almost. Okay, let's see. Have 12 hours. So I'm looking for Dusty or I'm looking for a Oaken. Oaken is number one priority because if I give Paolo the their spirit, which is Oaken. I have no idea how to pronounce that guy. Anyways, that Oki spirit. If we do that, we get the loom recipe, and I can make the loom. And I got the codes for the spirits images, and I will be able to classify all the eggs. There is another way to classify them if you are um if what happened if you don't have the loom. But I don't like that one because it's messy. My cat doesn't care about anything in life, only getting her cuddles, only getting to the comfy places, getting the sun in the mornings. She is so cute, but sometimes, oh, I'm getting okay. No. So I feel like something is happening in the animation when I go out of the mine. Nothing. What time is it? It's Sunday. 9:40. I think it is fine. So yesterday I thought that my mom and my dad were going to go out with my sister, but turns out they didn't. They were going to visit like It's not a touristic spot precisely. They were sorry, they were going to visit a a town that I think it is on a hill, or they have to cross over a hill. I mean, sorry about that noise. Um, in car, that means that's something about a hill, something. It is in a more rural area than where we are right now. They were going. It's like in the forest. Imagine something like that. High area, foresty, but that place gets very rainy. The no, when it's rainy or when there's lots of humidity, there's a lot of fog, and it is dangerous to drive around that place. So, so my sister said if it's raining or if it rained a lot, we're not going. And yes, the entire night from Saturday to Sunday, it was raining. Humidity went up by a lot. And they said, well, it's gonna be very dangerous, so we're leaving. We're not leaving. And I was planning my day around them leaving because I said, okay, I can focus on my homework, make one meal instead of two. That's not healthy. There's nothing around me here. Okay. It got a little. Okay, it's 11. Excuse me. I was gonna say it got a little bit dark, but I think it was the change between the mind lighting and the overworld lighting. Anyway, so yeah, but the good thing is that I spent the whole day like doing my homework. Gosh, my cat is so comfy on my lap. Like she is incredibly comfy. Like she has the most relaxed face I have ever seen in my life. She is like, "Mm, yeah, I don't care if you speak." She doesn't care. Sometimes I have a video or I have music. Not often. I prefer the videos because excuse me. Oh my gosh. Should I get it? I'm gonna have like lots of these guys. Look at them. Look at them. I have so many repeated. Goodbye. So many repeated ones. Okay, since today we have a festival and I don't want to ruin it, like it is better if I keep saving every once in a while. If I forget, if the time passes or something, I can go back to the point I saved. It is so hard, incredibly hard to get one single shiny, that a single holo that I'm missing. Which fishing near Dobbin's fishing hut. Okay, can show up anytime. Oh, this is so useful. Remember that I was wondering that if I had to bring something, but I didn't know if I had to. I don't know what the festival is going to be like. Everybody there? Do we have to give gifts? Have no idea. My cat wants my attention. Shit. The worst part is that when I go to bed and I say like, "Hey, I'm gonna pay attention to you, and I'm gonna hug you and cover you under my blankets, cover with my blankets and all that." She doesn't care. Okay, I can show up anytime after 20, and I don't have to bring anything. It's super useful. Oh, I was wondering if I should get gifts. I'm pretty sure that if we go, like, if the day ends after the festival, if we don't go home, I'm gonna end up waking up at the inn. Most likely. What time is it? 12:50. I mean, it's around 7 hours until the thing. Yeah, but my cat is incredibly comfy on my lap, which for me it's not comfortable at all. No, no, no. And the thing is, she gets hot and she's hitting up my legs, which is good because my knees were getting cold. But she's not on my knees though. Oh no. And she's so comfy, she sleeps so peacefully, and she sometimes she even starts snoring. That's when she got like the highest level of relaxation. Or and she just she makes me sleepy as well, which worries me because I want to attend this festival. I don't want to leave it like, oh, what about if we leave it here? No. And Has it happened to you when if you happen to have a cat that the cat is especially on your legs? It has happened to me uh when my cat is sometimes she has been mostly on my legs, but once on her bed. She has a part that she can use as a pillow, and she gets so relaxed, completely relaxed, that her that her head just falls. I don't know how to explain that. And it scares me because I think, okay, she went. Sorry, I'm gonna mute this for a sec. She decided that my legs are not as interesting anymore. So she just left because cats do that. Anyways, um yeah, but it looks as if the cat had died. And it's scary, and my cat was like so relaxed that her head fell on the desk because the bed is on the desk. But she was like near the edge of her bed, and her head fell, like it made a huge thud sound, and she was like, I was scared. She scared me to death. And no, she was just incredibly relaxed. And you try to wake a cat up in that moment because it you panic and you don't notice if the cat is breathing. And but there was another cat that did that to me when I was working. We had several cats throughout the time I was working there. And this cat did the same. Like she went into on my legs and she was like, I'm relaxed. And she could do that. It was scary, horribly scary. The first time I was terrified. But when I saw that my cat did that, I was like, she might be in the in that relaxation moment. And she was like, I'm sorry, had to wake her up, but I was terrified. Less than the first time that happened to me, but terrified nevertheless. Ouch, ouch. I have a some pain in my oh in my hips. It's my hips. No, something like that. I I will have to find a way to stream from my bed. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It is hurting. Give me a moment. Okay, tried. I was changing position and then I realized that the new position was not comfortable enough. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take forever. Okay, okay. You know what? I'm leaving. Well, not now. Look, an orchid, but it's not the one that I want. It's not shiny enough. Nope. It's gonna be 6. Should go and try to fish or do something around that area. Oh, I should take the chest off. I mean, it's not in the way. I can show any time, so it is a reminder 2 hours before. So I'm gonna be here another 30 or 30 more minutes. And then I think I could move in to the beach. Look, I'm just gonna catch it because gotta catch 'em all. But this one tortures me because I mean I'm gonna triple my energy just because I can. Feed. What's my cat doing? Oh, I think she was getting too hot. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, it is time. It is time. I mean, I found the shiny, but not the what that I not the one that I wanted. The goddess statue, the goddess statue. I was now. What I do is that I read the options. You're always so busy. No, Guyana. So it might be here. And the chest seems to be in a relatively safe area. Let's leave it here. Sorry. And let's try some fishing. I do fishing mostly for the treasure. Yeah, and the boots, because the boots are the best. No, how was it? One, two, one. 你是你，我是我。I like that song. I'm getting obsessed with that song. Okay, it is time. It is time. Time stopped while I was fishing. So it is fine. So it is 8. Okay, you need to enter the dock. Oh my gosh. This is so adorable. Everybody's here. I'm glad that I did the festivals after finishing the main story, because we have Waldo here. So we have everyone. Oh, they mentioned there was going to be a new NPC, right? Or new NPCs. I don't know how many. 11. So it's 10 and then Waldo is 11th. Okay, so this is the festival. ¿Cómo te va? Oh, meteors are very cool, but Paolo's just here for the company. Love when everyone gets together like this. Would you like to watch this, guys? Oh, it is basically which event? Oh, it is like the end of the year event. Meteor showers are so beautiful. Maybe I should make a meteor themed dish to celebrate spaghetti and meteor balls. I mean, I like spaghetti and meatballs. But I like the restaurant versions. I don't want to make that by myself. I have made lasagna. I remember I used to make lasagna for birthdays when we celebrated at my grandma's house, and I remember there was this niece who wanted like lasagna every time. So I was like, I don't want to keep making lasagna. So my mom learned my recipe. So would you like to watch? Give me a second. Let me talk to everyone. Slow going since I can only see it once a year. It can tell you the facts. No. I like the bit when the spirits fly in front of the moon. It's really neat. Can't imagine what it's like to migrate every year, though. I hate moving. I mean, if you want to. Oh my gosh, Rowan. We don't deserve Rowan. I think I just saw a meteor. Are you ready to commence with the festivities? Would you like to watch with me or someone else? Give me a moment. I will be. Good evening to thee. Meteors are made of particles and atoms, and so are we. This is the part they showed in the trailer. We're space dust, briefly in human form. One day we will return to the stars. What? Do you want to share this moment of ephemeral beauty with me? Waldo, I mean, look, man, I. That was too heavy. One day I'm gonna get a meteor and make a cool sword with it. Wanna watch the show with your favorite Farah? I mean, Farah, I have you at full hearts, so I don't think so. Happy Meteor Day. Also, Ophelia, I have her at full hearts. My parents used to take us to the top of a hill to watch the skies with no light pollution. It was stunning. You can stay here with me and watch the meteor together if you would like. Seth told me that a really long time ago a big meteor killed a bunch of dinosaurs. Let me tell you. What did they find? The meteor impact place, right? I think there's tourism around that area, but I don't know. Like, Ankylo seems fine. But like, Ankylo seems fine, so I don't get it. So Ankylo is a... Yeah, got it. Anyway, I'm not a dinosaur, so I'm not worried. Wanna watch the stuff with me? Tobin. Don't mind the party, but I do mind not being able to do night fishing. Yeah, that's what I was doing. All the noise scares away the fish. Bye? Anyway, you fancy hanging out with me to watch the lights and all that? I don't really get the hype, to be honest. They're just rocks hurtling through space. Okay. I mean, I guess they're pretty and breathtaking or whatever. Or Emma and B. I was gonna say NB girl, but actually it is correct because Guyana goes by she, they. So that's kind of correct. You can watch with me if you really want it, but so okay, it might be Waldo, Rowan, Seth, or my favorite. And I forgot her name, Cleo. I don't remember how many hearts. Okay, also no. No, so let's watch this with Magic Man already has so many hearts, so yeah, I'm gonna... Okay, Rowan, 2.5 hearts. And Cleo, like 4 hearts. I'm so far behind with Cleo. And Seth, 2 hearts. I mean, not really that important. It's not... Sorry. There's no achievement for that, right? Okay, so it's gonna be Cleo. 66. Okay, half a heart. Half a heart. I mean... Okay. Look. Oh my gosh. The spirits, that's Oaken and Cleo. Oh, wait, Tweedle something, gambling, and this the house, this, I forgot its name, the apple chimney. Fishbowl. Oh, I got a monster. Did you see that? Did you see that? Okay, and now we're getting into poison. You get no stones. That by this time they're already not that necessary. But if it is the first year, oh, it is a good thing. Okay, electric. Now we're into fire, bomb, Sperling, Taro. Look at you, Magicat. Forgot the name of them. Now we're getting the. They look so nice. Okay. Oh, I didn't notice. Yeah, we're getting the new guys. Look, this is the newest. And this is. Oh, these are the new guys. Like, they're not in the same order as the others. They were the newest guys. Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh, it was interesting. What a beautiful night and what wonderful friends. I feel so lucky to have witnessed the spirits in their migration. More than migrating? I mean, these birds start migrating in fall or yeah, at the end of summer. Mm. Okay, we saw a festival. Today is Tobin's birthday. Let me remember what was Tobin's favorite. It was something fishy. No. I don't have enough fish. However, I do have fish. Where are the fish? Okay, let me put you here. Oh, I'm getting hiccups. Why? Hiccups. Okay. Cinderfish it will be. Okay. Oh, we got a letter. Alchemist, I have amazing news. I was feeling so inspired after seeing the meteor shower that I stayed up all night inventing stuff. Okay. Anyways, most of it was bad, like a toothbrush, Miriam, so you could clean your teeth with your hands. But I did invent one really useful thing, so I thought I'd send the blueprints to you. Did with your Miriam, you could clean your what? Okay, that sounds gross. It's a recycler. You can use it to break crafted items down into their component materials. P.S. Unless you think the toothbrush mitten is a good idea too. We got the recycler. And we got Cleo. Oh, Cleo wrote to me, and I will not know if it was this letter was because I chose her or because she was the one who invited me in the first place. But it is good that I saw the meteor shower with her because she was the one inviting me. Wait, what? Yeah, I have to hurry. I'm going to go to the store, to shop, whatever. Gotta be shop. Today, after I get everything sorted out, I want to do something, like a little something. The thing is, I am a little bit tired of holo hunting, and there is a more effective way. It is a little bit time consuming. You might already know it because it is not a new thing. There's something called the egg method. One is the cave method, but the other one is egg method. And now this is the cave method became more effective because of the because of gel bell. Gel bell made so many things possible. What's the egg? Electric and water. I've been having some insomnia lately, so I need to make sure that I do sleep soon. So we'll try to arrange things here. First, let me collect. Oh, let me see this one. Well, I gotta take them. It was this one, HP. This one. I mean healing, but you understand me. So the thing that I was doing the day before the festival is also useful, especially when you get to the islands that um, have not that don't have a possibility to get to get there. No, 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 like this. No, like this. Like this. Yeah, I was saying for islands that don't have a way to produce mines, like dark islands or psychic islands that don't necessarily get. Mm, you cannot get psychic spirits in. Well, I talk to you in a mine. That kind of thing. Oh my gosh, I'm getting super tired. Super, super tired. Look, there's stuff here. Okay, so we got a moon statue, moonstones, plant, ingots, and stones. Okay, that was such a good amount of flirts. 4 of them, right? I'm getting super tired. It's 11:26. Sorry. We got full hearts. We got full hearts. Anyways, I'm incredibly tired. I haven't been able to sleep for 2 days, and I have been sleeping at around 4 a.m. One day it was 5 a.m. No, 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 no. The barn. Oh my gosh, I cannot. I'm sorry, I cannot stop yawning. I feel incredibly tired. I think it is because I haven't been sleeping and today had a class. And I spent the entire weekend doing homework, so I wasn't able to rest. So I think I'm gonna have to leave it here, like completely here. I will show you. I will show you maybe tomorrow. We are going to do this. Let me see how it goes with my class because it's been a lot. It's been a lot lately here. At least I attended the festival, and I will try to hurry the other festival a little bit. So thank you for being here. This has been Tenchi. I had to cut the stream 30 minutes short because wow, it was It was a lot. It was a lot. And I mean, I have been here for 3 hours and 20 something minutes. So it's not bad, but it could have gone for at least 4 hours. So for now, I will leave it here. And I'm circling back to what I was already saying. So, thank you for being here. See you next time. Bye.